Okay, bear with me for just a few seconds while I go into commercial mode. Now on our K5 Blazer build here, this 400 small block needs a lot of cooling. And this old OEM unit just wasn't gonna cut it anymore. So we teamed up with the folks at Alloyworks for this unit right here. It's manufactured completely of aircraft aluminum. It's fully TIG welded. It's a 4-core radiator, comes complete with the shroud and two 12-inch fans. This is a direct OEM fit, comes as a complete kit with the billet radiator cap, the brass petcock, comes with the wiring, the relays, and the temperature switch to wire up the fans. We're gonna get 30 to 45% more cooling out of this unit right here over the OEM radiator. So if you're looking for an affordable quality radiator for your classic car or truck, you can't go wrong with Alloyworks, okay? Check them out at alloyworksplus.com. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming, okay? Which is hooking this bad boy up, at least the water lines. Now, I do not have the panel that goes across here and actually locks this in place. And I couldn't figure out if I lost it or what the heck happened. So I went back and checked out the video. Turns out I never had it, okay? When I bought the truck, the radiator was already out of it, and the fan shroud and everything was just kind of laying in the engine bay. And this piece, nowhere to be found. So we're gonna do what anybody in my position would do and ratchet strap it in here. Ha ha, yeah. Oh crap. Haha, yeah. How you like me now? That'll take care of that for now. Let's get some hoses going here. Oh, I gotta take more off of the end here. You gotta be careful going too far. It's not hard to do, and you can't put it back. Oh shoot, how about clamps? Can we get some clamps on it? Holy shoot, man. I'm sweating like a criminal in court. I really do appreciate the folks at Alloyworks working with me. I got kind of hooked onto them. I was watching some YouTube video or something, and I kept seeing these commercials that look like guys like me, and I got to digging around, and I come to find out, is this thing gonna go on here? Maybe a little water displacement. Anyway, I kept seeing these commercials or videos or whatever look like guys like me, and come to find out they do a lot of social media stuff. So they were willing to work with me, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm not a giant YouTuber or anything, so any help at all is always appreciated, you know what I'm saying? Glub, 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 motherfucker. Yeah, and I don't see any leaks yet, so yippee-ki-yay. This is just water, and if I keep spilling it, I'm not sure how I'll identify any leaks. The green was the concentrate, okay? 50-50, all right? You gotta do 50-50. So I used the whole thing of green, and now I use the whole thing of water, and that'll be 50-50, all right? Did my percentages correctly. Well, this thing holds a lot. That's 3 gallons, and I still can't see it in the dang radiator. Fire water. Find out real quick we got any leaks back here, that's for sure. I guess you're going to tell me that you've never suspended your battery from a piece of flat bar with a couple of ratchet straps, right? Okay, here's the plan. I have this rough wired up, okay? I got a power wire running into the cab with the distributor wire so we can give the ignition some power, and I got a little jumper wire to the starter in there too. I got the fans wired up to the switch that came in the Alloyworks kit. Now, I looked up everywhere, I looked everywhere I could, and I could not find anywhere that told me at what temperature that switch engaged. So we got a couple of things, we got several things going on here. We're going to fire this up. I got to get fuel pulling from the tank. Once it'll sit here and idle, then we're going to make sure we got water flowing, and we're going to keep an eye on the temperature. And as soon as I feel like it's at operating temperature, that's 180 degree thermostat. So once the thermostat opens, I would expect that the fans would come on about that same time. And if all that'll happen good, once it's at operating temperature, we're going to set our timing. We need to be at 4 degrees before top dead center, you know, at initial timing, which would be good for now. So, and if all that goes well, then we'll test out our transmission and brakes. Okay, let's get going here. Here goes nothing, as they say. I'm gonna dump just a little bit of fuel down here to get us started. Y'all keep an eye on that filter and let me know when we're pulling fuel, okay? Now I got to wire up my ignition, and I should be able to fire it up. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. We got, oh, we're pulling fuel. Okay, let's keep her going. It'll go. Alright, so the water pump is moving coolant, the thermostat opened, but the fans did not come on. So I don't know if that's an issue with the relay or what, but here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're just going to wire these direct for now. How you like that? Here they go, they'll be on. This way I can set my timing and everything. Let it stay cool, let it stay running, you know. Because it's hot in here already, dang it. It's alive! It moves! Dang it! It moves! Oh crap, I lost my seat. Okay. I'm letting my hair blow in the wind. How about that, okay? This, it moves, and it moves really, I mean, it's slick, okay? It took no effort. Anyway, let's recap right quick. We did get it up to temp, thermostat open, water flows, the radiator's great. The fans never came on, but that's my fault. This switch here that they send gets to a certain temperature, which I want to say is 180, but I need to verify it. Closes the circuit for the ground, okay? And it would have worked just fine, except the relay, okay, comes with an inline fuse. And I never checked this. Yeah, there's no fuse. Yeah, so that's completely my fault, not theirs. I do want to give a big shout out and a thanks to Alloyworks for sponsoring this video and sponsoring Brutus here with this unit. This is awesome, and it's good quality stuff at a pretty fair price. I'll put a link in the description to their website. You can go check them out for whatever you need. Everything went really well, but before I go bouncing around the yard, I think I'd like it to be a little safer to do that. So I'm thinking what we do next is do the actual wiring, so maybe we can fire it up and everything with the key. I got the inner wheel wells, so maybe we put them together where I can get a battery tray in it, and it's just a little more secure. So I know I said I would be driving it in this video, but I mean technically I backed it out a little and pulled it back in, so there's that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you got something out of it. If you did, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and check out Alloyworks. And hey, even though it's like the seventh circle of hell hot, get out there and work on your own ride. Or, as I'd like to say generally, get off the couch and go wrench on something. We'll see you real soon. Plus, I think I need an exhaust, man. This thing is loud.